So, what role do you see the youth playing in a global transformation?
Absolutely everything is confined to youths. We have a beautiful planet. Human activity over the years has degenerated this planet. Sea pollution or air pollution or soil erosion.
And having been part of the corporate world, what do you think is one key lesson that the corporate world must learn from sustainability science?
Everything is all about stakeholders again. Stakeholders. I didn't use the word shareholders alone.
How do you bridge the worlds between finance, ethics, and sustainability?
This interconnected is quite interesting.
Hello, and welcome to the Green Generation podcast. This is a podcast for you. I am Shruti Seetharaman, a digital content creator, and with me I have here Dr. Seetharaman, a green banker, and we're just going to dive into the little bit of, the values, the basics of, a green generation. So, can you start off with, we need to think about the youth that needs to be inspired and needs to do their little bit of steps. So, what role do you see the youth playing in a global transformation?
Absolutely everything is confined to youths. We have a beautiful planet. Human activity over the years has degenerated this planet. Whether sea pollution or air pollution or soil pollution, erosion has costed this planet. As I said in the beginning, bioreserves are in great danger. It affects every living hood. No more it is conducive for you to have happy living unless you address this problem. Who can address it more than younger generation? They are technology savvy. They have global mindset with solution focused. They have adaptability. They fight for social justice, freedom. They have a clarity in terms of the way forward. And they are the prime components of the overall world. The planet Earth has got enduring values. Only the safekeeper is the younger generation. Like Vivekananda said, give 100 people, he asked for. Now we have 1.7 billion youngsters out of 7 billion. Less than 30 is available today. And they have to turn this planet, transform this planet for better citizenship and better value creation. So they play a big role in social development. They have a bigger role in community empowerment. They have a bigger role in terms of transforming into social inclusion, marginalized society. Think about women empowerment. Think about poor people. Think about the animal extinction. They are also living good. Our job, life on land, life below the land, life above the land has to be protected. So how can you do it without participation of younger generation? They are the source of energy. They are the source of the reorganization. They are the source of transformation leadership. I trust them, and I think that the future generation is conscious of this way forward because it is their world. Their social equity is at stake. Climate justice, if it is not done for them, they are going to have a miserable life. They are not going to have the quality. You may have money or infrastructure. You cannot have peaceful living. So they recognize this world over. We could see enormous amount of movements taking place, like R.K. Pachori's pop movement. He sourced it and coined the beautiful word R.K. Pachori. This term, it is climate science has got a lot to do with youngsters. So the Protect Our Planet movement is a purposeful one, and that is one of the typical example. So youngsters should more and more understand it's your world. The more at stake is for you. Better you jump into it. You take control of it. And I call upon all the youngsters to jump into this mission and move forward.
Great. So the youth, you've heard it. He's called on for you to make your next step. But let's talk a little bit more about your achievements and your impact. So you've received so many awards and accolades over the years. What does this represent for you?
It gives me, every recognition is a responsibility. We know we are in this planet on lease. We have a limited time in this planet. Every day is inspirational, every day is motivational. What's ahead of me is what inspires me. The value creation I want to add is to make sure I also leave a legacy which is purposeful. Not I was getting recognition, getting awards. It's like garland. It perishes. It withers away. What is constant is the purposeful life which the future generation recognize that you are party to it. That's what matters. We can only do that in this planet. You can take away nothing. It's a net zero game. It's a net zero game. The world also now going through net zero transition in terms of carbon reduction. That's what the reality. The material comfort which we have, consequential impact only for time being. But what is enduring is the legacy which you propagate as a culture and the transformation which you stem out of it in your own way, and live with the peace of mind that you have done something from your perspective to protect the mother nature.
So, of all your global engagements, which one for you stands out as the most transformative one, and why?
Well, I would say that having come from a very different environment, village background, going to the boardroom, I felt the boardroom should go to the village. When I was running a corporate, I have a privilege of administering the corporate in the very same place where there is 45% of the world oil, 20-25% of the world gas come from. I put my job at stake every occasion when I was talking about green. Policymakers, I went and approached them, including the highest level, where I was engaged as a CEO of a bank. And I told them, we can offset the carbon emission which we are doing. It was 30 years before, 35 years before. It was not easy. I had enough resistance. But some policymakers have accepted it, some rejected it, some were critical on me. I didn't have any personal agenda. I didn't have any purpose other than one purpose: protecting this beautiful planet. It comes out of deep-rooted commitment to the values. So I want to be value-driven. And that is what exactly I did. So when I took this mission in the very same place where there is a maximum per capita carbon emission, and this is a testament. This is global warming and climate change. I was showcasing it. This alligator and python was representing global warming and climate change. I went around the world, not for recognition. I want to say I genuinely believe in the generations to come. I went to Nagoya, Japan. I was in Tokyo. I was in Seoul. I was in Shanghai. I was in Hong Kong. I was in Singapore. I was in Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India, around all the cosmopolitan cities, Istanbul, Oman. After I did the show, evening full of technical sessions in this attire, and not for I need not do it, but I did it only with a committed mission that I'm not a joker, but I'm playing the important role I have to play to bring up to the speed. This world is at stake. After I presented in Oman, the event happened within a week. Gonu came. Rising sea level destroyed Muscat. Over $4 billion worth of calamities. I've seen how this planet Earth has been going through such rough weather. We have seen the impact around the world. I've taken it to North America, South America, Africa, entire Middle East. And United Nations, IMF, I have presented it way back in 2007. 2007, the same costume, I presented it in Washington. So the purpose is to recognize that we have serious solvency in this planet is at stake. And that's the mission. I think it gives me so much, what should I say, satisfaction. We don't need success. Satisfaction is coming from inside. And that's what we, as a soul, we are not a body, we are not a mind. That's spirituality. We are a soul. We reincarnate or we liberate. That's not in my hand. But essentially, one thing is in my hand, that I aim at global prosperity, selflessly drive this mission. Whatever that I can do as a global citizen, as a sincere soul, that drives me, that gives me energy, enthusiasm, enormous amount of empowerment within myself.
Wow, with so much being done, and it seems like you want to do so much more. I think we're sort of curious to understand which achievement are you the most proud of and why?
As I said, achievement has got less significance. You keep doing it. See, I don't need to chase recognitions or rewards. If there is a purpose behind our principle-centered values, if it comes, fine. If it doesn't come to you, it will, at least you have done your bit. You keep doing that. I believe in karma theory. There are 5 beliefs I have, genuine beliefs. One is supreme knowledge and supreme God. That's why I said about Vedas to start with. That's tens and thousands of years old, right? So, supreme knowledge is required time and again. That's why Bhakti Marga, Jnana Marga, Karma Marga. I believe in karma. I believe in jnana. So, I believe in it and I want to practice it. That is what exactly gives me a purposeful mission on a daily basis. Every day is inspirational, every day is motivational, every day is interesting, every day is exciting. My attire in my corporate terms was a bow tie with a gentleman band, with a kama band, with a blazer kerchief. It shows every day is a celebration. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new life within the span of time which is given to you on that day. See how best you can be selfless. Swakarma, again, Swadharma. This is what Dharma Shastra taught me. And here is a book of Dr. R.K. Pachuri, Earth Shastra and Human Ardha Shastra. Look at the vision again. He tells me there's a global shift to Gandhi. Any purposeful human being, any purposeful mission will dwell on one thing. Shastra. Shastra means ethical science. I always say discipline is happiness. Discipline does not mean strict order. It's a source of regenerating yourself with your senses, beyond senses, your thoughts. And that's a source of energy and enthusiasm. So what's more important is to recognize karma and dharma are interconnected. One is to recognize everything is internal. Everything is also for selfless, purposeful mission. That's what his environment is all about. If you understand his dynamics, enormous amount of opportunity for us every day to think for greater prosperity. Just keep radiating the thought. That will create positive energy, purposeful energy, constructive engagement, and way forward becomes more meaningful and insightful.
It seems like truly a stylish banker with the bow tie, the cummerbund, and biasly so I loved it. The python and the alligator that you spoke about. But I also would like to understand how you bridge the worlds between finance, ethics, and sustainability.
This interconnected is quite interesting. I'll show you my own case study. When I went and set certain projects, which are commercially viable, people said you are doing a charity. You have no business to take shareholders' money and put into projects because you believe in it. See, everything is purposeful when you understand. Let me reframe the term again and again. Stakeholders value. A public financial institution which I was running has got commercial commitment for shareholders. But I also have customers. I also have staff. I also have regulators. I also have society. So social risk management was a key. Now, when I go and invest money on water conservation or food security or recycling industries or small and medium-sized entrepreneurs, I'm financially inclusive. I'm ethical. I'm sustainable. I'm not marginalizing the underprivileged. That's my thinking. So I have reassured this is not a charity. And I proved this is not a charity by paying highest dividend for 15 consecutive years. 15 consecutive years, highest dividend paying. So when you engage in commercial activity, I go beyond profit. It's a purpose beyond profit. That's what mission is all about. So my commitment is well disciplined towards long-term thinking, sustainable value creation, and purposeful living, and creating values for all the stakeholders, creating a circular economy in the process. So circular economy is ultimate solution for regenerative world. So this is a deep-rooted commitment. It's a grassroots thinking required in every individual from birth to the final judgment day. And that's what exactly my engagement is all about. Even now, every minute I am left out in this planet, I will drive only towards this mission.
And having been part of the corporate world, what do you think is one key lesson that the corporate world must learn from sustainability science?
Everything is all about stakeholders again. Stakeholders. I didn't use the word shareholders alone. If you understand this, it's a compassionate capitalism, social equity, and making sure all sides of the coins are included in the greater prosperity. If you understand these dynamics, the value-driven proposal which the corporate has to generate, whether through environment social governance or corporate social responsibility, you are committed. How can you be engaging in a society when you're not understanding systemic issues? How can you generate profit without recognizing the downtrodden? How can you make undue profit without recognizing the consumer protection or consumers' rights and responsibilities? How can you be lopsided when you have multidimensional commitment for inclusive momentum and growth? So, CSR, ESG comes out of today's building a commitment to society. Any corporates who are engaged in such commitment will be a long-term success. I have no doubt about it. I want every corporate should understand its dynamics and move forward.
And what is your core message to students who will enroll at SSS?
Well, we're going to have the baby steps to start with. We want to invite you, create this movement. My message is, we are here for you. We want you. It's your world. Collectively, we will create a better world. Your future is at stake. So come and join us. We'll give you an ethical economics. We will give you a purposeful living. We will make sure your awareness is created first, then turn into action. We will make sure you have social justice in your hand. Creating climate justice is a social justice. That's the real freedom for you, for the future generation, mind you. For creating better happiness, you need to have a better world. You are not alone in this planet. You are always together. The interconnectedness is very important. One family, as I said in the beginning, one world is the slogan. We said it in our Indian philosophy, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. All are one family, one world. This segmentation, break this territorial integrity, love just people, love every living creature, love the planet nature. That's what the mission is all about. That's what exactly SSS is going to give you. That's what exactly the education which we're going to give in curriculum. We are going to have core foundation model on sustainability. We are going to have a clear focus on technical science in terms of climate change and how interconnectedness comes out of environmental science. We're not going to teach only environment. We are going to give you the solutions in data prospects to create wealth. By this means, by creating green fund structures, whether it is green finance, debt, or equities, carbon trading, or green jobs we can create together. So we have different modules. We also have one module which will be focused on the stewardship than ownership. Lead from the front. We'll give you the ethical and integrity, purposeful mission for you to be disciplined as an individual, to create institutions, to create a movement, represent leadership. Leadership is all about, self-discipline. Integrity is not tested unless you are tempted. And that's integrity is what we want to inculcate in you through governance, trust, transparency. So there's a separate module for you. There are many segments to look at it. Then we also have a clear focus in terms of the overall commercial model. How we are going to invest. What sort of project specifics we'll have case studies to showcase what should not be done. We'll also have a validation in terms of, for example, if somebody is engaged in greenwashing, we should say what is not this mission. We're also going to tell you. So different modules will come in the curriculum. These modules are designed to deliver the core values for the holistic connectivity, interconnectedness for this planet. And that's what SSS students should learn.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Sitaraman. And this was truly inspiring and eye-opening. So hopefully all of you enjoyed listening and viewing this, and stay tuned for the next video.
Thank you. Thank you for the participation in Green Generation.